what we've got to consider is that your passive income or your freedom number is about being able to cover your essentials. So what are your non-negotiables? Maintaining the house, paying the bills, putting food on the table, all of the fixed expenses that you need. Next is your day-to-day, week-to-week discretionary. So eating out, buying clothes for yourself, entertainment, these kinds of things. And then lastly is extra for emergency or discretionary. So giving back to family, giving to charity, or just having extra available just in case things happen. Now, for me personally, my passive income figure is $200,000. And we use the formula that's called the F3 formula. So the F3 formula, basically, we work out the passive income goal. So whether it's 200,000 or 300,000, we then divide it by 5, and then we multiply it by 100. The rationale here is that we are assuming that we can draw down 5% of our portfolio each and every single year. And if we invest that appropriately, it means that we shouldn't have to erode the capital. Usually, we want to go through a 3-phase approach to building this because it doesn't just go from like nothing to creating this passive income. In fact, if you focus on optimizing for passive income too early, it can take you far longer than you need to in order to create the financial freedom that you want, right? So the goal, first and foremost, is to build our foundational wealth, which is about creating a compounding asset base. How do we do that? Usually through residential real estate first. We focus on building the business to 7 figures, which if you're watching this video, you should have already done. We focus on working towards 7-figure profits. Why? Because we need to increase our surplus above and beyond your living expenses, and we need to increase your borrowing capacity to allow you to build enough of that asset base. Okay, because keeping in mind, you can borrow on average 5 to 6 times your household income, right? So we want to make sure that the biggest issue many business owners come up against, they don't have enough profit, or they're optimizing their tax, or should I say minimizing their tax, which means that they're minimizing their borrowing capacity, which is minimizing your wealth building ability. The next best step is to complete the financial performance scorecard. It'll take you 5 minutes. It's going to evaluate your profit strategy, your tax strategy, and your wealth strategy. It's going to give you a customized report that shows you exactly where you need to focus your attention, and it's going to give you some resources that are going to help you implement that pretty quickly. So take the time, complete the scorecard, and let's start working through these phases to get you on track for your passive income goal.